How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 2. Last time we left off was quite a while back. We got done defeating many of the elf people, the rangers who were trying to capture us and kill us so that we would not be able to find out who was the guy who tried to kill the king, and he was actually successful at doing so. So basically, we're just going to try to find out how to work everything right now. You know, I'm here. We're going to this butcher's shop. We're trying to see what we can get. And I was kind of iffy about this. I didn't know what I was needing to do. So you know, I was kind of starting to steal some stuff. But apparently, there's no consequences in stealing anything in this game. At least is what I found so far. I wouldn't take it to the bank or nothing, but it's pretty good shot. I've took a lot of stuff out of these homes, and I haven't gotten in trouble yet. So we'll have to see. But basically, we're leading up to this quest where we happen to go and see this hanging and see who's getting hung. Apparently, there's some special reason to go there, and hopefully everything goes smoothly once we do get there. We'll have to see how that goes. But you know, who's this cat? That's a stupid elf. Good lord, I hate that elf. Me and him is going to be probably chatting quite a bit. I hope I get to kill him before it's over with, though. I absolutely can't stand that guy. And magically, I can light torches again as well. That's always a possibility to be able to do, is light some more torches. And we're going to be continuing on, trying to get in as many houses as we can. There's not there's not a lot I can do in this episode because I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do. You know, how to open doors, how to accept new quests. And honestly, I'm looking for new quests right now, even though I don't realize that there's a storyline. I kind of have to follow it. And then after the storyline goes through, I can get more quests to kind of go on my own and do my own thing. So that's a little amateur tip for you, is to stick with the storyline as long as you can, and then when you finally get to the part where you're done with the, well, I guess you say not done, but actually accepting the next quest, you'll be able to get your side quests. So just stick with the storyline, and you'll get the more quests as you go along. It will be no big deal whatsoever. The cool thing is with this game is that I finally figured out how to kill stuff. I'm gonna record some more here at a little while, and I finally. That's the map that come with the unboxing that I done in another video. If you've seen it, the unboxing, you get the big nice. It's paper. It's a paper map. Oh, but speaking of that, the maps, I was overhearing on Twitter, some of the people I follow was talking about that the Skyrim developers, Bethesda, is going to be, if you pre-order the game Skyrim, you're going to get a cloth-like map. It's not going to be cloth, but it's going to be kind of like a burlap sack, if you know what I'm talking about at all. Those of you who are countryfied like I am, and you're born and raised in the South or Idaho, where they have Idaho potatoes, it'd be like a burlap material. So it's going to be probably a polyester or some sort like that. But it's going to be pretty nice. It actually gave me a huge reason to go ahead and pre-order it, actually, because I would actually like to start putting stuff up like on my wall and actually having up a new little background. I'm gonna redo my video editing room. I'm actually gonna move everything around to where I sleep at instead of this room I'm in right now, and have like a nice little background. Kind of have an empty wall there, and maybe do a little green screen with it, with the white wall. I don't know how that works with the white wall, if you can do a green screen, but I think it does. But I have no idea. But anyways, I'm gonna try to do some stuff with that. Basically, right here, let me inform you what's going on, in case you ain't already reading the subtitles. We're trying to stop this hanging. We realize that there's this guy up there that we know. Apparently, if I had played The Witcher 1, I would have figured it out. But I have no idea who he is right now. So I'm trying to be the nice guy. I'm trying not to be, getting in a falling out brawl and having to knife these guys through the teeth, and then stick their heads against a wall and leave it there for a few days for little children to throw grapples at. But we'll have to see what's gonna happen. I love this woman. She is hilarious. That's what makes it such a good, I guess you could say, mature game. for the more adult audience is she is so cutthroaty, man. She is getting this guy. I've seen a lot. He's not packing anything. He's got little bitty balls, and tiny wieners. But it kind of reminds me of the Master of Disguise movie. Little nuts, tiny wieners. But he's getting a little angry here. He's getting a little angry. He's getting carried away. And this woman is just being hilarious. And he's like, hey, why don't you pick up somebody of your own size, you know?
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot.
Oh, you ain't warning me about nothing. You ain't got
no lady.
So I'm no lady, but you ain't no daisy. I'll be your huckleberry. I so messed up on a few of these. You're gonna see that here shortly. I didn't realize what buttons I'd be able to push before it was over with, so I'm pretty sure I messed up a few times. But nevertheless, I don't die. I kind of get a little bit low, but not low enough to worry. So that's all that matters to me, is I don't die. So as you can see here, he's now down. I'm fixing to go up there, and this stab blast executioner, he keeps on hanging people. And that's a fine-looking elf woman. You know, she looked nice. She carried herself quite well. Now I gotta beat up this stinking executioner. He didn't realize that I was whooping his buddy, and I guess he decided he wanted to see what he could do with me. But you know, we'll give him a shot. We'll give him a shot and see how he does. No big deal whatsoever. So oh, this game gets me tickled. So been debating on just quitting this playthrough and just play it myself. Quit trying to make videos from it because it's so hard. The game is so glitchy, and it'll freeze up, and when a game freezes up, that freezes up frap, so you can't do a live broadcast well, a live commentary well at all, because I use a separate audio recording system. That way that I can get my voice higher than the game. I can adjust the volume. Even if I want to get the game loud, I can do that. It's no big deal whatsoever. As long as I'm able to use that second system, it works good. That's just the reason why I don't do live broadcast over some of these games now, because of that. But you know, World of Warcraft been working pretty good with it. It crashed at one time when I was doing a BG, so you know what we gonna do? What we gonna do? But this is a bald-headed guy. I mean, this guy, I was wanting to just kick him in the teeth with my boot, and then remove his clothing and just drag him behind a horse. But you know, he's a businessman. He's a politician. He knows what he needs to do. He knows what's the right thing to do. So we'll see what we can do with it. So of course, as always, here's our good buddy. I'm pretty sure his name is Vernon. I've been calling him Vernon for a while, but I don't know if he's Vernon or is the guy earlier in the game as Vernon. I have no idea, but who cares?
But I swear it wasn't my fault. I'd rather give you a thief. I'm joking.
You know, this game is good, but that was one part they didn't really do well, in my opinion. Normally when you hang someone, you have a little bit of slack in the rope. I know this is probably unwanted information, but you normally have slack in the rope so that when you drop the trapdoor, it kind of like jerks their neck instead of them just sitting there hanging, dangling. You know, it's a quicker death. It's more humane, is the reason I'm saying this. It's a lot more humane. You know, snaps their neck instead of having them sit there and just suffocate it there. Sometimes even that little bit of a jerk is it snaps their neck. It just kind of pops it. It's like going to the chiropractor. But there you go. You learned something today. Normally when somebody gets hung, they have slack in the rope so it gives them a big jerk when they hit the bottom. And it's a more humane way to kill. You know, that's what people's about nowadays. It's a more humane way to kill someone who's been a murderer, who's been a serial killer, or done a horrible, horrible crime. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand why does it matter. If someone who has went around and raped little children and molested women and, you know, just done all this weird stuff. To me, they should just take them outside, tie them up to a tree, and let the family members just be able to kill them the way they want to. I mean, they want to set him on fire with napalm. Let them have it, man. Let them go at it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's just how I feel about it. It bothers me all the time, stuff like that. Of course that's going to hang you, genius.
I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion.
Dandelion. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery beneath a veneer of courtesy.
So I think this guy here has kind of been the dwarf. He's got a lot of information on the government and on the politics, and I think that's the reason why they're actually going to hang him. Then of course you got a Dandelion there who supposedly he just torched the watchtower, and he really hadn't. Okay, so this is the notice board. On the notice board we get a request. All the different notices that have been going up in each town. Different missions that you can take up. That's why I was saying that once you get done with the storyline, you can carry on then with more important things like this. So it makes everything so much better if you just try to follow along with everything in the game. It's still a open world type game. It's still similar to kind of similar to some of the things that Bethesda does with Oblivion and Fallout, but it's nowhere near the same type of open world. I mean, with those games, you can do anything you want to. You don't even have to follow. And that's what I like about Fallout, was like you didn't have to follow the quest line at all if you didn't want to. You're never going to finish the game, but you don't have to follow the quest line. So let's just go check out this little area. Apparently, there's some how do you say it? Friendships we can make here. So I was kind of hoping to find someone in here I could chat with and have a good, interesting little part of the video for you guys, but it didn't happen. Nobody wanted to talk with me, or you know, that's what we call it, talk. We're gonna call it talking. We're gonna say that we're just gonna chat with these people. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna have a nice little conversation. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just a nice little conversation. You know, what can you do? What can you do? You know, just have a nice little conversation. Nobody gonna get hurt. Everything's gonna be good. So, but hope you don't believe that.
Of course.
I've got my eye.
Wow, she's so hateful. Should I even trade with her? I'm kind of thinking not. That's just me. So basically, I'm just going to get rid of some items here, wrap up the video. Finally figured out how I can get rid of some stuff. I can't carry but so much. As you can see there in the kind of the upper right hand corner of the game there, has like a weight limit, and you can finally overweigh that. So I'm trying to keep most of my herbs, so I'll be able to make potions and things later on. I'm going to sell all this junk items I got. I got a lot of junk. A whole lot of junk you can just sell. And man, does that make things so much easier to get rid of that junk. And it makes some good amount of money. It really does. It really helps out with the money. You can trade that for other things that will be a lot more beneficial to you. But we're going to get rid of a few more of these items here. You know, it's kind of the simpler part of it, kind of the boring part of the game. The reason why I cut out quite a bit of it here, I actually removed a lot of this trading because I'm just trying to figure out what I needed to do. Trying to read about some of the things. The trophies and things must help out with something. No idea what just yet, but apparently they're worth something. I mean, I know it's worth a lot of money. I can tell that for sure. Maybe some of you all don't know. You can give me the answer below in the comments. Leave me a comment if you know what the trophies are for, what they're used for. If you don't already know, I have other social things that I try to stay in contact with you guys with, like Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I got a Facebook page as well. All that stuff is in the descriptions. Follow me on TGN now, and I'll see you all a little bit later.